Hey Pisces Starseeds, it's Sweet Spirit Mystic. How's everyone doing? Oh, let's talk about relationships. We've got the Four of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. So something that I'm just really feeling stability. Someone you can count on. So let's see. Oh, don't want to blow the candle out. Okay, 2 more shuffles. Okay, Pisces, let's see what's going on because we have this Knight of Pentacles. So knights perform tasks. It's about direction. We also have the Seven of Swords underneath. There's that Four of Wands. So let's see what this is about. Oh, looks like oh wow. Okay, so there's been some arguments, 111. However, I will say that, sometimes you need to argue. I would be very wary of a relationship where there's nothing that comes up, because that means there's something that's stagnant. Now, I'm not talking about anything that's abusive, but it's like, hey, things come up and you got to talk about them. So there's been some anxiety, there's been some conflict within a relationship. But with the Seven of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles, it's like things are starting to move in a direction where it's at least being thought about. Because the Knight of Pentacles, it's slow, really slow. It's like methodical, like, okay, taking your time, step by step, being responsible. I feel like that word it's not used that often anymore. Responsible. Being responsible for ourselves, being responsible for others, being responsible for our commitments. Okay, so let's see what else comes out, because I feel like there may be someone running and someone that's very stable. And it's now time for the roles to be reversed. I feel like the stable person needs someone to be there for them, and the runner needs to step up and do that. Okay? Because otherwise it's an imbalanced relationship. So we have Judgment at the bottom. So it's a call that needs to be answered. There's something that needs to be, 333, discussed, handled. So we have the Six of Wands. So this is, victory. This is when things are progressing, things are working out. And then we have the Eight of Swords. So this is where things have been stuck. So all of this kind of conflict, all of this like thinking, overthinking, underthinking, inaction, now things are going to start moving so that people can get out of these, restrictions or victim mentality. It's like, okay, let's get on with it. Yes, you feel bad. What are we going to do now, though? How are we going to talk about this? How are we going to handle this? 10 of Swords, because someone feels betrayed. And I'm gonna say this. It feels like it's the masculine energy. Wow, we have the 10 of Wands too. So, this relationship is really burdening because only one person is putting forth the effort. The other one's just not doing anything. yeah, it's hard work to be in a divine partnership. It really is. So if you've been told that it's easy, that's a no. Everyone has to put in work, effort. Anything that's worthwhile requires work and maintenance. Okay, everyone out there, imagine, okay, remember during COVID when no one could get their hair cut? Gentlemen, you really saw this because, you know, you have to get your hair cut quite often. So if we don't keep up, it doesn't work. Things break down. Like if you don't keep your car in order, it breaks down. You have to constantly put gas in the tank. Okay, so this is about, yeah, my goodness, Pisces, what is going on? We have all these really heavy cards, you know, about abandonment, control, all of these things, okay? And that's the key, Pisces. We all have a past. We all have past lives. We all have things that have hurt us, and we have to constantly work through this energy, talk about it, because we need these friendly reminders, because we have a default where we fall back into patterns. Okay, so things have been complacent, and that's when those old patterns creep in, those old fears, those old self-destructive habits. So just evaluate, okay? Just evaluate. Okay. We have Temperance, and then we have the King of Pentacles. So it's going to work out, all right? Because things are going from, you're deciding that you still want to invest in this partnership, this relationship. You see the value in it. Any dishonesty, any, oh, I'm happy, oh, I'm fine. We've all said that when we're not. That will be renewed, that will be healed. You know, there's something about water that helps to clear energy, to bring about a renewal, okay? And we have Temperance here. This is balance. This is those guardian angels, our ancestors that help us on our path. So this person could be an earth sign or a literal person, earth angel, that comes in and helps. Or you're that person too, and you've helped this person overcome their past hang-ups. But now there's this deciding moment. I've shown you what to do. The rest is up to you. So what are they going to do with all that? Or are they going to expect you to always be the one to bail them out or console them? What about you, Pisces? Okay, so we have an opportunity here with the Ace of Pentacles. So it is about communication, because the Page of Swords is about communication. So in order to overcome all of this worry and anxiety, it just needs to be spoken. Get out into the open. Because all of this pain, all of this anger, all of this stuck feeling can be transformed. It can result in a new beginning. It's like, okay, seeing where things aren't working, what needs to be addressed, what needs to change, what cannot be changed, and will you be able to live with that? have justice here, 1001. So this is a karmic cycle. This is something that is meant to happen. Libra energy. So Libras, their goal in this life is to attain balance. It doesn't mean they are balanced. They want balance. They're very diplomatic. They want everyone to be happy. So this is what's happening. It's like, okay, things aren't working out. Where can we talk about this? Look at the situation from a very realistic, dependable standpoint and see what we can do to get on the same page. So we have the Ace of Cups. So there is a lot of love here. We're having the Queen of Pentacles, so King and Queen of Pentacles. So both parties want stability, they want nurturing, they want to be able to count on each other. You know, it's operating very much like a business, and I know that can be a hard one to swallow, but marriage is partnership. It is a business. If you think about in the past, when people got married, it wasn't for love. It was for land and title, business. If you happen to like the other person and you could tolerate each other, that was a win. Okay? So this is about the practicality of your relationship. You know, there is some romance here with the Ace of Cups and the Star. But mostly it's about, you know, steadiness, finances, balanced energy. Someone that can look after you and you look after them. Taking turns. What else? Okay, so we have the Nine of Pentacles. This talks about independence. And then the Eight of Cups is, I'm going to read it off of here, escapism, abandonment, walking away, freedom, leaving behind, action and change. So there's this on the fence. Will we stay? Will we go? Will we decide to be independent? Realizing that you both are independent. But there is something that needs to change. Queen of Swords. Lots of people in this connection. Ace of Wands. So it's like maybe someone wants to go towards a Queen of Swords energy, which Queen of Swords is air sign. Remember, Libra is here. Okay. All right, what else? Maybe it's just too hard. Maybe someone doesn't want to go forward anymore. And you know what? That happens a lot, most of the time. When there's these ascensions that happen, even though you might feel this connection, there's sometimes people that just can't. It's too hard. Tell me about this Queen of Swords. Oh, the Magician, past, Tower. Oh gosh, Pisces, I didn't want this to come up, but it is. Ugh. There's someone doing spell work or influencing your relationship. to cause you to leave or them to leave. Ugh. They want, oh my God. They want to break up this relationship. You know, this is probably a jilted ex. Yep, we got the King of Swords now too. And the Lovers, yeah, oh my God. Okay, so your partner had an ex who was an air sign. And they want to be chosen. So they did all kinds of stuff to prevent them from being with anyone else in the future. Because they thought they were the match. But the key is, what was keeping them matched was this unbalanced behavior. So there probably was a lot of addictive qualities, drugs, alcohol involved. So it seemed fun, or matched in some way, but it really wasn't, because it was false, fake. Crap. Okay, Pisces. So that's why there's all of this ruckus in your relationship. Okay. But there's an opportunity here. This is a gift. Let's see how. Okay. Let's use this deck. How is this a gift or an opportunity? Ooh, this is heavy. Okay, not this deck. Oh, let's do this one. No, that one's heavy too. Oh, wow, they're all pretty heavy. Okay, what's the opportunity here? The Sun. Okay. Turn things around, enlighten the situation. Ooh. Empress is at the bottom, as is the Queen of Wands and the Two of Cups. Okay, who's this Queen of Wands Empress? I want to say it's you, Pisces, because it's the third decan of Pisces. That's the Queen of Wands, which is March 10th to March 20th. Five of Cups, Seven of Wands, and the Fool. Okay, hold on. Disappointment. Three of Cups. Okay, hold on. I can't decide. Okay. Queen of Cups. All right, so yes, that is your energy. Queen of Cups and the Empress. So it's like they know, your partner knows that it's you, knows that you are the one they're meant to be with. Again, okay, Ace of Pentacles. So this is twice. Okay, so they know, yep. Ace of Wands. Oh dear God. It's, I'm so mad right now. Whoever this Queen of Swords is, universe, handle. Look what they're doing. The Ten of Swords, Queen of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. They are creating this ending. by influence. They want you both to walk away from this partnership. So they're using spell work, just their mind thinking bad thoughts. That is spell work. They could be going to practitioners. Now that I'm seeing this Queen of Pentacles in the middle, and I don't like that energy anyway, Queen of Pentacles, but I was trying to read it a different way just to see, but it's clear that it's still this fake caring person that goes around manipulating and doing work to create havoc in divine relationships that are supposed to do some really powerful work on this planet together for humanity. It can be in small ways and big ways, whatever your community is. It's trying to prevent that. You know, keeping you both apathetic, keeping you both hermits so that you don't share your gifts with the world. Because when it comes together, it's powerful. It's really strong. Again, what this is doing is justice. It's balancing out the energy. But they're preventing it. Yep, they're trying to create a situation where you walk away from this partnership. Between you, Pisces, and the Knight of Wands, so fire sign energy. Yeah. Yep, look. They will be judged for this by the divine. 2222. So now, let me say this. This doesn't have to be romantic. This can be with friends too. Trying to break up friend groups. Because, you know, friends, they can support each other to do really cool work. So it can make you think that someone's an enemy when they're really not. They're actually just different from you. But if you put your differences together, you create, you know, this really beautiful synergy. I almost said synastry. So it's like, you know, there'll be people that fill in the gaps of our birth chart. So when we're together, it just feels good. And it might be rocky at first because you're so different. But when you really like get to know each other, you're like, actually, I really like you. You're cool. You help me with where I have weakness, and I help you where you have weakness. And it's like this balance thing, like a regular relationship. So this could be within work, this could be friends, this could be romance, but there is some kind of energy that's trying to keep you isolated so that you don't collaborate and do this, you know, work. I don't know what that is because it looks different for everyone, but it's within your own community. All right, so what should Pisces do? We need some advice because, yes, we see all the doom and gloom, but what do we do? Eight of Wands, Six of Cups. All right, hold on. Let me get a little bit more. Okay. We have the Nine of Wands at the bottom. So this is that wounded warrior, wounded healer, Chiron vibe. So this is making us do some healing work, okay? But this is what it's about. The Nine of Coins, Nine of Cups, and the Hierophant. Wow. So this is about our independence, how we look after ourselves emotionally with the Nine of Cups, and then, you know, financially, physically with the Nine of Pentacles. And then what what are we committed to for ourselves? This is where you create like a boundary, like, hey, I need this. I need that. I'm going to stick to that. So this is about communication, because we have the 8 of Wands here, 6 of Cups. So in the past, you might not have been able to say what you needed to say. You held it back, stuffed it down, didn't feel great. Had a lot of emotional issues because you weren't expressing yourself and it was like hurting you. But now the universe is like, you know what? Say what you need to say, do what you need to do, and all of this anxiety will release because you're actually saying what you need, what you want. We have another, lots of 9s here. Oh, because this is what it leads to. 10 of Pentacles. So this is a new beginning with a lot of abundant, beautiful energy. And it's learning how to balance out what you need and what you don't need, and to say that to people. And it doesn't mean I hate you, get out of my life. It's not that. It's like, hey, you know what? Sometimes I need to do some things for myself. And it doesn't mean that I don't care about you. It's just I operate differently. And it's that acceptance of how we operate. How I operate is different, how you operate, even if we're Pisces. There's similarities, but there's differences. And it's just understanding where all of that comes from. All right? Beautiful message. But it's just, gosh. These people, this energy. So it's like, I feel like one of you let in that energy, leap of faith. I like that. And it just got into someone's head and started to do some things. Yep, we have balance again here. So it's about like pulling yourself out of that mental space. It's not you. Someone else is influencing you. Yeah, Lovers. So it's worth it. It just doesn't seem like it right now. Take care of yourself in the meantime. Refill your own cup. Talk when you're ready, when you both are calm. Closing a circle here. An old pattern. It doesn't mean the relationship's over. It's just like, hey, I don't want to operate like this anymore. And this is all happening in an unconscious way. We have a turning point here. So that's definitely the Wheel of Fortune. Everyone takes their mask off and shows, who they are. All right, hold on. Let me say one thing. We have sexuality here. So someone may struggle with that. And I will speak to this, that struggle can be because there was some kind of abuse when they were young by someone of the same sex. So there's like I've had this experience, but I'm not sure if, I'm gay or not. And when this happens when you're very young, it creates a distortion. Okay, so be compassionate to that. Because I know that some can be like, oh my God, no. If you've had these experiences, then that means that's labels. No. We've all incarnated in different sexes over many, many lifetimes. It shows in our energy, whether it's more dynamic or more, receptive. The physical body is just body. But it's our soul that operates in different ways. So if you have a very masculine soul right now, but you're in a feminine body, you see that, what I mean? Or have a very receptive energy, gentle energy, but it's in a masculine body, it's challenging. So there can be energies out there that take advantage of this to create confusion. So I'm not speaking to those who are certain and know where they sit or know what they like. It's for those that don't know. And that's what causes conflict. That's what causes this imbalance, because it's like, you don't know who you are. You're like, but I, yeah, do I, And that could be for a whole lifetime that someone feels this. So it's about, being compassionate to that. Yeah, because we have that at the bottom. There's just so much judgment and so many whispers and people being mean about that. And you just never know, right? So be as compassionate as you can. And remember that, love is never wasted. Okay? Even if it doesn't work out, that love was real. It's just confusing. All right, manifest. So this is creating. Nurturing your inner child. Yeah, so this is about childhood stuff. Childhood stuff. Body movement. This has been coming out too. So this can have to do with exercising. This could actually do, moving to a new home, because there's some windfall of abundance coming in as you are initiating to higher levels. The universe will bless you financially to help you continue in your work. Wow, Pisces, beautiful. Beautiful reading. But know that the initial part with all these disagreements, that is an influence being sent your way. Some kind of spell work. So block it. And, it's by keeping your thoughts positive. Whenever something comes into your mind that you don't like, just take it out. Throw it out. Think about the opposite. You're creating your reality with your thoughts. So if there's an energy being sent your way to try to scramble your thoughts, you really need to sink in and determine what's your energy and what's not yours. And definitely throw out everything that's not yours. Ask your guides, the divine, your higher self, your ancestors, the angels for help and protection. Get a white candle or any candle. Okay? Just light that. Create a protective energy in your home, in your office. And that's it. Pray for peace and protection. That's all. That's it. And the universe will do the rest for you. Because if you start pushing back in a very low vibrational way, that does come back to you. So pray that it's handled and you keep your positivity, and it will. You don't have to do anything. Okay, Pisces? All right, beautiful message. Keeps, being strong. We have that full moon. In Aquarius coming up. So again, this energy will be illuminated. So be patient. Talk about it with your partner too. I know it sounds crazy, but if they're the right person for you, they'll be like, you know what, I don't understand it, but I can see how it's happening. And I will also keep my vibration high and not succumb to this negative energy, wherever it comes from. So that's an indication too. All right, Pisces, I love you. You're amazing. And anyone who's dealing with Pisces, I love you. You're amazing. It's not easy, but this is how we ascend to that next level. All right, I love you. See you soon.